My friend, we're going to talk about chordal substitutions. Now, when we're talking about notes and scales, we're talking about 7 individual tones which, when combined together, make up something called a chord. Chords are called triads, and triads are based off of 2 notes called dyads, which are harmonies. If I've lost you already, this channel is devoted to clearing up everything I just talked about. If you dig it, thumbs up, subscribe, put something cool in the comment section, and ask questions! As far as what we're talking about today, 1-3-5 definitively will be a chord, a triad. We will call through the key of C major as being a C major, a D minor, an E minor, F sharp major, G major, A minor, and then we have a B diminished, which feels very much like a G7 and goes right back to our C major. When we're playing chords inside of a key, those 7 notes of are a great foundation to start writing songs from, using the major or the minor harmonic progression. Again, if you don't know what those are, I would say check out this channel or at least Google my silly name, WAGO, and those words, major harmonic progression. When we view that when we're playing a C major, it feels great going into another chord. Generally, those chords would be like the E, the 3. We would then go to like maybe the 6. That feels great. We could either go into a 4 chord, or we could go into a, let's see, the 2. The D minor feels a lot like the F because they're relative major minor. We could go to the 5 chord, which is the G, but then again, E minor and G share a key signature, so they're super close. So you can generally swap a G major out for an E minor anytime. You could swap a D minor out for an F major, and most importantly, you could swap an A minor out for a C major. The B diminished that we have, because it's a B diminished, we're playing basically the G7, but we're adding a note. When we do that, yeah, it has another note, but these 3 right here, this triad sounds like a diminished, which is why G7 sounds a lot like a B diminished. So if you haven't already learned how to play the B diminished and you're struggling, by all means, you can swap out that tone from the B, F, and then the D and the F, not playing the outsides, and just play a regular old G7. It's a great way to stumble into that secondary dominant and or that feeling of a 5 dominant, that moving chord. However, you want to learn how to play all your diminished because they just move around and they always go a half step and do their resolution. By understanding what a secondary dominant is, when you understand what a tritone substitution is, the 2 work hand in hand. You have your option. There are many options. But today, what I want to talk about is when we play do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you don't want to play the G7 and you don't want to play that B diminished, what we would like to do is show you 2 other chords which work quite well with your 7. Now, we're talking about the major 7 position played as a diminished, not our flat 7. That's another video. When we play our B, F, D, and our B, and no outside E's, we get a standard B diminished. If we move this tone and we put it right here by playing both of our notes on the A, the G, 3rd finger plays on the D, and pinky plays on the B, we have just given ourselves a half diminished. And this B, in correlation to this one, and now watch what a full diminished does. It moves these 2. Oh my God. If you haven't already established yourself as understanding what a diminished is, working on just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. These not only will engage you in hearing the 3 different types, but they will give you something fun else to do when you're using that B diminished as a lending tone. Watch what this 4 chord progression by using this B full diminished does. What? You can use them back to back. They're so nice. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, put some cool in the comment section, and keep it clean and classy, would you? I have students that check out this channel.